Hello friends, I'm Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How is your world right now? Please tell me in the comments. I'd love hearing from you as always. I want to tell you the truth about yesterday. The truth about a lot of things that Let's start with this. Let's start with this statement. Today is World Mental Health Day. Today's a day where you stop and you have a conversation about mental health and how it affects real people in the real world. Not how Hollywood portrays it, but how it actually is. And as you know, on this show, in real life, on my blogs, on my Twitter, I've never shied away from sharing my mental problems with you. I feel like that is an important part of me. And I don't shy away from it. I shied away from it my whole life. I felt ashamed of it. I felt ashamed to talk about feelings and emotions. And, I have that bravado, that machoism that says, oh no, men don't have feelings. You can't talk about this stuff. But the truth is you can. And it's okay. And through some weird connection that I feel with this camera lens, for me, this camera lens is this big, but on the other side of that camera, it's the entire globe that I have the potential to reach. And I want to let everybody know that it's okay to talk about mental problems. So yesterday I told you I was very busy, and so I didn't get to do yesterday's episode until late last night. And yesterday evening was extremely busy. I had soccer and then ended up going to dinner for Jamie's birthday and shopping and yada, yada, yada. But yesterday, I did absolutely nothing. Yesterday was a holiday. It's not normally really a holiday. It's technically Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, whatever you want to call it. I did a bit on it last year. I'll link the video in the description if you want to watch it, about how Christopher Columbus was a complete whack job, right? And that we shouldn't idolize him. But so I had the day off, which I've never had the day off before on that day, but we voted for it this year at work, and people decided to take the extra day. And so I didn't have anything to do. So I did that. I did nothing. I did not get out of bed until 4:30 in the afternoon when I realized, oh crap, I've got to go get Keely and take her to soccer, because Jamie texted me. Well, I take that back. I took her to school, and I put a load of laundry in the dryer, and that's it. That's all I did the entire day. I laid in my bed, and I played my Nintendo Switch. The game that I played, I'll tell you about it some other episode, but that's not important. The important part is I laid there and did nothing the entire day, and I really needed that. For my mental health. That was my mental health day, to just let go of everything, right? No chores, no work, I didn't answer the phone, I didn't check YouTube, I didn't check Twitter, I didn't check anything. My parents were trying to call me. I guess my dad stopped by. I didn't hear him stop by. They were worried that I wasn't responding. I just unplugged from the world for a day, turned the lights off, and played video games the entire day. And it was glorious. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay to do stuff like that. It's really easy to get trapped in this belief that you have to be perfect, that you have to, when you leave your house, you have to put on a smile and pretend like everything's okay and tell everybody that everything's okay, when in reality that's not healthy. It's not healthy to lie to yourself and tell yourself that everything's okay. When it's not, it's not. And lately, I haven't been feeling the greatest. Without the girls here, I am completely lost. I go to work and I don't know how to work because I just think about how much I miss having them here. When I come home and it's just me and these damn dogs, and the house is empty and there's nothing going on. It just drives me crazy, and I'm lonely. And I needed that day. I needed to just do nothing. So I did it. And I'm not ashamed of it. I had a great time doing nothing. And, people would say that's not healthy. I disagree with them. It is perfectly healthy from time to time. Now, if you become vegetative to the point that you're not contributing to society, not necessarily society, but to yourself. You're no longer being truthful to yourself or contributing to yourself, then that's a problem, and you should probably see somebody. But depression is a very, very real thing, and it probably has affected all of you at some point in time. Nearly every person on this planet has depression from, even if it's just temporary stress-induced. We've all felt it. We all know that feeling of, I don't want to talk to anybody else. I don't want to do anything. I just want to curl up on the couch, right? And so imagine that, but all the time. That's what chronic depression is. That's what major depressive disorder is. That's what I have. And without my medication, that becomes a very toxic way of living. And it's okay. It's okay that I take medication for depression. That's not anything to be ashamed of. It's okay that I had to go through counseling as a child. It's okay that I spent time in a psychiatric hospital. It's okay that it's all okay. It's okay that I talk about it. It's okay to tell you how I feel. It's okay to open up to people. Don't be ashamed of your feelings. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you today. It's World Mental Health Day. Take care of your mental health. It's very important. In America, we have this gung-ho attitude that is pervasive throughout our society, that you have to give 1,000,000% all the time or you're a failure. That's bullshit. It's just straight up bullshit. Take time for you. Don't give it all away. Your time on this planet is short, and if you give it all away to some corporation, you're going to end up a very sad old person. Yeah. So to end on a happy note, I'm going to put a link on the bottom of the screen. If you want to get a little tiny behind the scenes peek at what's coming for the channel, you can go there. Thank you for being here as always. I really do appreciate you. I hope that if nothing else, you talk to a friend today, especially if you think you know somebody who has an issue. Talk to them, or if you think you have an issue, talk to somebody. If nothing else, call your mom. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. How much does 40 gallons of water weigh? A U.S. liquid gallon of water weighs about 8.34 pounds or 3.78 kilograms at 62 degrees Fahrenheit, making it about 16.6 lighter than the imperial gallon. There are 4 quarts in a gallon, 2 pints in a quart, and 16 fluid ounces in a pint, which makes a U.S. gallon equal to 128 fluid ounces.